Do y'all think healthy relationships get boring? Like you're in a good relationship with a guy and you're enjoying your time, or a girl, it doesn't matter. Like you enjoy who you're with, you're enjoying your time, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but the fact that the routine is so good, does it get like boring? Like, damn, we need like some
Okay.
type of
Please,
discourse.
please
Like,
elaborate,
oh, I need
because
to yell at
your
him.
relationship is healthy.
Okay.
So please go
Very.
Okay,
first.
so yeah, this is I
It's
think this
too
really is
healthy.
the question for me. So yes, I do have a healthy relationship. But me personally as a person, I don't know if it's a Gemini thing. I don't know if it's me, but like I like consistency does not work for me. Like I'm very sporadic. Like one minute I could do this and next minute I need to do that. Like a schedule does not work for me. So I can't get bored. If you cannot fulfill like that excitement in my life, I will get bored. I love my healthy relationship, but it's like if we do the same schedule, I will get bored. Like that's how I be. Y'all see it when I do it with hair. I be like, one minute I be like, I don't want to do no hair no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm gonna go into my other hobby. But it's like
Or she might do too much of one style and be like, I'm
Yeah.
sick of this.
literally,
I'm
like I
not doing
cannot.
it no more.
Yeah.
I cannot do the same thing. That's literally why everybody was like, "How did you do college and cosmetology school at the same time?" Because
Yeah,
I
that
got
was too
bored.
much for me.
I kept going to work and doing school at the same time. So I was like, "Let's add something else to the thing." And that's how it was with the relationship. You have to keep it up. We got to go out of town.
Yeah.
We got to be a little free. We got to do something new in the
Yeah,
bed. Something
right.
got to
Yeah.
be different.
A woman will see this clip and think nothing is wrong. You know why? Because most women are chaotic. That's what it is. They are chaotic. They cannot sit still for too long. They need some drama. They need some excitement. They need some emotional stimulation. They need something to pretty much keep them out of monotony. Do you know why being a man's piece is like a thing that men value so much when it comes to a woman? Because it is hard for a woman to be a man's piece. That is not the standard, and I don't think it's ever been the standard. But it is such an incredible thing when a chick can go against her nature because they think you could see she thinks peace is boring. She thinks peace is boring. When they could go against their nature and actually give you peace, that is a beautiful thing, and it is rare. It is rare. This chick, and it's not even just because this is universal. This applies to most women. But she can't just be happy with having a good dude in a healthy relationship. No. If it's not exciting, it's not going to work. And this is the thing that she didn't say. Because she said it when it came to cosmetology. What was it? She was going to college and going to work. But what happened? It was too boring for her. So what did she do? She went and got cosmetology school, threw it in the mix. Did you peep that? You peep that? So what did she do? She found something else to do and put it in the mix of the routine. And then she was good for a minute. She's going to cheat. It's that simple. If the routine and the good, like just what's not chaotic, what's not, exciting or what's boring is her guy. If her relationship is boring, she is going to start another relationship, whether it be a side chick relationship, a sneaky link, a whole separate boyfriend, a second boy, whatever it is. That is what boredom leads to. It leads to her going out and finding other options. And it doesn't mean the guy's a bad guy. Doesn't mean that he is doing her wrong. But isn't it funny that good guys get done dirty? And guess what is the most exciting? Guess what's the most emotionally stimulating when it comes to messing with dudes? Horrible guys, bad guys. You could go and you could look at the thug. You could go back into the 1960s and look at the fucking greasers or whatever, the guys with the leather jacket, the white tee, the jeans and stuff like that for the white women. You could go just to whatever, like whatever you want to do. You could go and look at the super tattooed guy at the bar or whatever. Those guys are the guys who bring the toxicity, the guys who don't have the healthy relationships. The ones who have chicks going through turmoil, those are the most emotionally engaging guys. Those are the guys that keep them from being bored. Those are guys that they say that they hate but can't get enough of. They can't stop going back to them. And when I see videos like this is why I'm single, because I'm not about to be a dancing monkey at the circus. I'm not about to be your entertainment. That's just not what I'm about to do. I already done told y'all like women are like time thieves and stuff like that because she's talking about we got to be going out of town. We got to do. I dread doing shit like that, bro. I'm not about to sit here and get on the internet and lie to you. I dread having to get dressed with a chick that I've been fucking for years, I've been fucking for however long, and go into some social event that I have no desire to go to. Some stuff that I wouldn't go to if I was single. Some stuff that I wouldn't be trying to go to for a date. Some stuff that I just wouldn't even be interested in. She want to drag me to it. Like even then, I'm a homebody. These chicks, and even that's another thing. These chicks be fake homebodies. They'll be like, they'll get on the internet and say, "Oh yeah, I be at the crib. I love being at the crib. I don't really do nothing. I don't go." You get one of them chicks, bro. You're not gonna make it 3 months before she trying to go somewhere with you, bro. She gonna try and get you to put on a fucking turtleneck and a little gold chain to try and go to some fucking restaurant somewhere, bro. That's not even like in town. It's gonna be an hour away, 2 hours away. And when it comes to that whole last part, as far as like the wanting to go out of town, that's just me. There are other guys who absolutely love doing that and they will do that for a chick. But me personally, I'm just not on that, bro. I'm just not on that. And the fake homebodies be killing me because it'd be like, no, you really want, like, there's gonna be a point where you really want to go to fucking SeaWorld or whatever the fuck you want to do. But just be aware of that when it comes to women. And I seen somebody say something, and it's not their quote, it's a quote from a movie. The best way to win the game is not to play. And shout out to the MGTOW dudes. I'm not going MGTOW, but I understand it. When you see clips like this, I understand it.
Low effort men speak the same language. I promise you, they speak the same language. When your standards are high, you will know right away a low effort man. Good morning, beautiful. They all say the same thing. Good morning, beautiful. What you doing, beautiful? Send me a pic, beautiful. What you wearing, beautiful? What you got on, beautiful? Same thing. Where's the money? Where's the money, brokey? Oh, you don't have it. I forgot. Bye. Have a good night.
So I'm gonna just make 3 quick points. The first thing, boom, she's superficial, gold digger, whatever, boom. That's number 1. Number 2, if you lead with your wallet, you get what you deserve. Number 3, I want you to understand, if you are the guy who has to spend money, if you feel you have to spend money, if you feel like I should be spending money, if you feel like, if you buy into the paradigm that a man without no money is nothing and stuff, I want you to know something. These women do not like or respect you. They do not admire you. They do not like you. None of that. They don't love you. None of that. They just want what you have. And they will gladly take it and still fucking despise you. You can see this throughout all forms of women dealing with a man because of his money. We could go all the way down to the depths of prostitution. We could scroll up or go up the scale to the OnlyFans chick who is a store clerk at Walgreens. All of those women are in the sex worker category. They absolutely hate men. They absolutely hate men. And then when they get boyfriends, the boyfriends are the guys who aren't tricking on them. And a girl will actually trick on these guys while you are giving your hard-earned money to these women. This is a dynamic I've seen in real life, what I just mentioned, but it's a dynamic I also seen in a movie. If you want me to find a movie name, I can for you. It's a documentary, but it's about hosts in Japan. And what hosts are, they'll have a host club, and it's basically a bunch of gigolos who sell conversation and intimacy to women. And they give the women a good time in the host club and make them spend money to buy bottles and stuff like that. And they have, guys who are the highest earners in those host clubs. But also throughout the whole country, they have guys who are known as like, okay, this guy earned this much, this guy earned this much, but this is the host of the year. So it's like really some top tier gigolo shit that they doing, right? So they got a documentary on it, and it's about one of the top hosts in the country, and these are men. Guess who the customers are? The main customers who go to this spot. It is the opposite of the host. It's like a female host. I don't know what they call it over there. I can't remember. They're not geishas or nothing like that. But they are the same thing, but they deal with, corporate men and stuff like that as far as these women. So the women will deal with these guys as far as like these simps, these tricks who come out and they spend all this money. And these guys, most of them are not having sex with these women. Some are, some aren't. But they will go and they will buy that affection. And they absolutely despise those men. And they take that money from those men and go over to the gigolos who could give a fuck less, the host. And they spend their money on the host. So that's a common dynamic. So I just need you to know and understand. I need you to, and I'm not even finished going up the ladder. So we're not even going to get to the need to know and understand yet. But after you get past that, you could go to gold diggers, because those are not sex workers. They are just women who are out to take advantage of you in a relationship context. You could even put chicks who love to date drug dealers because they got money. You could put them in that category. But yeah, I'm not about to go all the, because I think that's pretty much the whole spectrum for the most part. But listen, you got to understand that them women despise you. Bro, if you go and find some of my videos about OnlyFans chicks, bro, they pop up and they get so mad in the comments. They get so mad at me in the comments. And they be really trying to go for my neck. I might as well just do another OnlyFans video soon, just because I miss them hoes. I miss them fucking tramps. I miss them slut baskets getting mad in my comments. I miss debating with them thizzle bops. But anyways, plus I got a bigger audience now. Like that should be crazy, man. I'd be like, get them bitches. Anyways, man, I'm clouded. But listen, the chick on the screen, bro, she's saying all this, like, look, I can almost guarantee you, man, just knowing how things go, she's getting fucked by somebody right now. Like, probably as I speak. Like, as I speak, it's probably cock inside her. Like, when she made this video, she wasn't celibate. I'm sure she wasn't celibate. And guess what? That whoever she is smashing, I can almost guarantee doesn't have to send cash apps to communicate with her. Is not tricking out on her, nothing crazy, paying her bills or anything like that. That's just not how it's going. We got to get to the next clip.
Analogy my mother used on me, and I resent her for that, right? And the reason why I resent her for that, because she shouldn't be the person who decides what I feel based on how my father has a relationship with me. Sometimes a day might be just enough for me. Sure. You shouldn't be the person who tells me or tell my father what he's not going to do for me. If he can give me a day, let me get my day. If he can give me the weekend, let me get my weekend. Just because it doesn't suffice what you want for me doesn't mean that it ain't good for me. Yeah. And I'm saying this because my father, when I got grown and I had this conversation, he like, listen, son, I wanted to be in your life. What you mean?
I just couldn't do what your mama was putting me through.
But your mama play a lot of games, right? Emotional, goofy games, where I have to meet certain criteria in order to see you.
And I ain't doing that.
I ain't no BAN. She not gonna tell me like she my probation officer or something. Like I gotta go through this. No, we not doing that. Yeah, if you think I gotta do all that, then you handle it. And she didn't handle it. And she didn't handle it the right way.
That's good. Women use children as pawns to try to manipulate men to be and act how they want them to act.
See, Marquette from Saint in the Center, he got a viral video right now. And he says something, if I had it, I would put it in here. But he says something along the lines of, oh yeah, when it comes to, guys not being there, I always thought that the guys were leaving because of the kids. But as I got older, no. They not leaving the kids, they leaving the mom. That's what it really is, because the mom is being an unreasonable motherfucker, really trying to be a terrorist, and the dad is just like, nah, I can't do this. And they completely detach. Now, this is the thing. Everything that, as far as what Marquez said and what these guys are saying, is factual. It's factual because not only did he live it, not only did Marquez see it, but I said before the internet shit, before any of it, I seen this shit. Fuck 4K. I seen it in real life. I seen it with my own eyes. Even recently, I've seen it. The leverage the women get when it comes to these kids and just family in general is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. I'm talking about from a legal standpoint. And these chicks will use those kids as leverage, like he said. They will use it as leverage, whether they just want some money and they don't like the guy, or they want the guy and the guy don't want them. Whatever. Or I've seen in some cases the mom absolutely hates the guy and just does not want him in the kid's life. And they do everything to keep the dad out of the life. Like they do move across the country, whatever. I done seen that 3 times. I done seen that 3 times in real life, bro. I done seen moms move way out of the way and not give their location or nothing. Like I've seen that, bro. So they play a lot of games when it comes to these kids. And just that shows you who women are. Like when we really get down to it, that shows you who women are. It's funny because I do these videos and I always mention like women say men don't have empathy. These bitches don't even got empathy for their own kids, man. What is we talking about? I'm done, man. Yeah, like they don't even have empathy for their own children. They don't even think about how their kids will feel without having a dad. They don't think maybe I should not make this a hassle. Maybe I should stop making it about me and make it about these kids. Now, I want to say something before I go because I was just going to leave on that note. Got to keep it all the way a beam. I have seen, and listen, I don't know the inner workings of these relationships, but I have seen, because women love to tell everybody their business, some guys just not show up. And the chick really be wanting the father to show up. They be wanting the father to show up and he won't show up for shit. Now, I've seen the video. I don't think I'm going to put it at the end of this video, but it was a comedian Delay talking about his childhood. And his mom died and he had a dad. His dad was addicted to drugs or alcohol or something that, and I'm pretty sure this is just me assuming because he didn't say what exactly. I would assume that it was crack. And the reason I assume that it was crack because if the addiction is that, I don't see alcoholism ripping you away from your family. I just don't see that doing that. So many fucking dads in the 30s raise their kids with, beer and liquor addictions and stuff like that and cigarettes. So you got dads addicted to nicotine and liquor still being family men. So it had to be crack. When he met him, he said, when he was like a teenager or whatever, when he was about to graduate from school, he was like 17, why did you just leave? Why wasn't you here? Da, 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 da. And he said, oh man, addiction. So I just got to put that out there just so it's fair and like it's not a one size fits all situation. And there are some times where the man really is at fault, but there's a lot of times, like especially in the situation that this man mentioned, that he actually went through, to where women are not, they really push the man out of the kid's life or make it difficult to be in the kid's life. And I'm going to end on this note, and this is a great note to end on. These bitches will get online and say, you niggas not fighting for y'all kids. Y'all need to be fighting for your kid. And hoe ass niggas will say, oh man, you niggas need to fight for your kids, nigga. It wouldn't be no way nobody could ever keep me away from my son. Da, 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 da. Why the fuck do these niggas gotta fight for their kids in the first place? Why is it even a fucking fight? That's the real question. Stop trying to hold these niggas' feet to the fire and look at the bitch. Take that same finger that you wagging and point it at the bitch. I'm done.